Bismillah. Hello friends and Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so we arrived in Niger last night. Quick recap then. You're looking at the poorest country in the world, 15.9 million population, half suffering malnutrition, not getting enough food and water. You're looking at approximately 400,000 children who are suffering imminent starvation through malnutrition, and they're being dealt with in centres like this today. Today's been a very intense day, a very emotional day. We've been effectively thrown in at the deep end. We've driven quite a few hours out to the middle of nowhere. I have no idea where we are, but to say it's the middle of nowhere is a pretty good description, because we haven't been driving on a road. We've been in a 4x4 bumping and smashing into everything and going past very deserted villages. And so far, I think it's been about 3 odd hours, whatever we've come. This is a health centre that I'm speaking to you from. Along the way, we've met people who are in desperate need of water, and I'm hopefully going to report back up on that later. At this centre here today, every Thursday, when today is Thursday, it's open for malnutrition cases only. So every child that they believe is suffering from malnutrition is invited to come in, and then they'll be given a week's worth of supplementary food, high calorific intake, and so on and so forth. And it's an incredibly difficult thing to observe. As you can see in the background over there, they're weighing the children, and what happens is that literally you make it by the gram, you get the food. You don't make it by the gram, you're not considered to be moderately malnourished, and you make the not just hours journey back, but possibly days. We have some mothers here who have come and got here last night. It took them that long to get here. It's a desperately difficult situation, and you don't think anything can get any worse until I come across a scenario which you'll see in the documentary in full. A child here who is severely malnourished. The doctor who's accompanying us has said this child's at risk of imminent death, suffering malaria and anemia, and his brother likewise, but the mother won't take him to the hospital because she can't afford to leave the other child and pay for the cost of the other child, because only under fives have free medical treatment. It's very difficult to see that, where a mother is faced with a lottery between which child survives and which child doesn't. It's been, again, a very, very difficult day. I don't know how this is coming across, but I hope that you're getting the idea that you need to keep up with Niger. You need to keep up with the efforts of all the people who are working with, not just Islamic relief, everyone who's here trying to make things better. Then we owe it to them to try and help them. Alhamdulillah, someone has just agreed to pay from the Islamic relief staff for the mother and the other child to also enter in, so they're going to be now taken to hospital. Now a fund like that would just be great. So I hope that you're going to keep up with this journey and support the eventual documentary and then the telephone that we're going to raise, that we're going to do in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you for listening. I'll speak to you soon. Assalamu alaikum.